is my camera frame so big?
Huh. Yeah, let's do this. We should go straight into it. The commiserating.
Just gonna overleave me! I am trying to
You see how many times to not capture Bailey's face? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That red ass hair is the only thing that's left of her.
We gotta eclipse the light skin. Excuse me.
Anyone want to start?
I'm clawing, trying to bite anything that moved outside the sack.
Yeah, why couldn't you get through that thing? You're in a sack and they're carrying you.
You just gonna let them stomp you out like a blood in the Crip Street? That's not very gangster, Louis.
That's not very gangster. Finally.
We didn't know any laws.
The cover members sitting behind us would use their collective powers to disorient our minds, our hearing, a vice handle turning, jaws compressing the skull.
Why didn't they do this to any of the people that were on stage?
The concept of using theater as a hunting ground means that as long as the humans consider this something normal, in line with everything that had already been done, then when they chose someone that had already been pre-selected for the death scene in Santiago, then everybody would go along with it just being the way that it's done. It's like going to a performance of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I could feel a presence in the theater. A tremor in the air.
Why are you niggas hiding his face? You already showed us that he's here.
And all I could think was, he's coming. The victim.
I could tell he was coming. Or maybe because he was like building up to his introduction, you drama queen.
Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt. So your new boyfriend sold you out to your old boyfriend.
And saw Armand in one of the boxes. It stopped my heart until I saw the vampire Sam standing next to him, blocking his exit. He was as much of a captive as we were.
You were forced to watch.
A painfully close view of the stage, or they'd kill me.
It was a part of his punishment.
Armand, you screwed over Louis, Claudia, and Madeline, and then you sat in the best seat in the house watching the consequences of you screwing them over.
Ding, ding, ding.
Let the court record show that the victim pointed to the accused.
I didn't point. I merely glanced his way. You be precise in your declarations, advocate.
I'm about to violate the fifth.
Keep calm.
Can't have two alpha queens on stage.
I offered Louis myself instead. What I am, my companionship.
You skipped over the hovering butt fuck, sir.
With a kiss of acceptance.
Facts.
Shut up, faggot.
Say something. Men embracing men. It disgusts you. Germans overran your line, and 3 days later, you ran off into the Belgian forest. During which time, your friend, who you share a matching tattoo with Private Ernest Hughes' arm, was shot off. You tried to desert, but you couldn't read your map, and eventually you stumbled back to your line and claimed you'd been lost in the fog. There are 14 men who served their countries honorably in attendance with us this afternoon. They may, like yourself, be disgusted by the transcendent love between two vampires of the same sex, but I wonder, where lies their disgust now?
This really seems more like it's a gay power fantasy at this point.
Louis was deceptively agile with words, a trenchant form.
Because he's a nigga.
I closed my eyes and waited for the fire to take me. Prayed it wouldn't hurt too bad. That's when the Black Angel came.
He's reading it like reading it with the same level of goofiness.
That's petty. However, I approve.
But he was in a terrible panic. Guilt had seized reason. Claudio on the ledge of death.
You know you can do this.
And she'll be what? A lapdog?
A dog.
A daughter?
That was really fucked up. It's not even the makeup that they have to put her in order to make her look like Bass. It's the fact you made her hair look worse than hers. Oh my god. I was like, live and breathe. Have you ever given somebody intentional split end damage? I am also noticing that they are rewriting his memories to say, well, see, Louis, you didn't actually say that. This is what you really said. So we're choosing to bring in the stat as a way to further rewrite memories that shouldn't even exist like this. That, you know, let's not say that this first season was actually correct. Let's make him even more of a bastard. He was a chughead. He was fiending, looking, searching for booty. Come to me, light skin. Come to me. I taste like the best summerada you had in your life, boy.
All right, can you stop gyrating, please?
Did it!
To what's up? She will be at war with herself. She's of an age where her emotions will soar and plummet. Mountains and valleys every day of her life. I don't care! Well, you must care! You have to drain her first, Louis.
At least they got the melodrama from season 1 right.
That's probably the only thing that they have managed to accomplish throughout the entire show. Congratulations, dumbass.
Beautiful little daughter. Wait.
There is something comically, hilariously dark about you dragging a black girl over to the sand.
Come hug our black daughter. Kiss her.
Please save our black daughter. Please, that's such a...
It's like the crackhead from Menace to Society. I'll suck out yellow teeth and all.
Man, I'll suck your dick.
I mean, don't kiss the front of his pants. The fuck?
I need to restrain myself, Louis! Stop!
I've noticed that you guys have decided to start using better teleportation effects for your vampire movement. You know what I saw before I heard it?
What?
The sound of an actor being thrown into a window before the sound of a J-cut. Remember this shit that we were complaining about? With the effects of people not matching the sound effects from season 1? And then the shit we started with the goddamn... You know, you can just pay us, you know? You can make it incredible to both her and my PayPal, okay? It's not gonna say that. I'm still gonna make fun of it. Just say thank you.
Get out of my face, clown.
Take this hand here, wrap it around that scrawny neck of yours. Just like you did our daughter. I ain't gonna stop until your eyes pop. And now I'm gonna find a big old butcher knife and chop your head off.
Oh, stop playing. Stop. This is so
Okay,
cringe.
there are multiple times in the show where I've said it feels like our motherfuckers are playing on Jim Crow. How dare you? This is worse than all those horrible gay innuendos and double entendres they wrote to the film. I don't like Lestat's recount of Big Dick Lewis. This is the cringiest shit I've ever seen. Tell me this proud of this? For real? Big old butcher knife and I'm gonna walk jagged head.
Yeah, I mean, is this an attempt to make Lestat look more sympathetic because later seasons we're gonna be following him most of the time? Is that what they're setting up? Yeah, that's
this is them. Yeah, this is them playing at his account of situations from Lestat the Vampire, which is, of course, one of the sequel books in the movie. I don't like this. Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? We don't know. It's season about memory.
Memories like a...
That nigga's got her such in pain. She don't even remember the words to Cats the Musical.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
I did it to hurt him, and afterwards, he was a broken thing.
He looked like a swastika, a human swastika.
You guys apparently reconnected with him at some point, and you practiced this. And you're surprised that once he actually saw them, that he would be emotional and say shit that you didn't plan? I wonder what Eliza thought when she watched this shit. I wonder what the Maven of the Eventide thought. I bet she lost her little mind.
I couldn't force him to love me, and so I broke him. I hurt the one. I hurt the only one. I thought of this often in the coffin.
That rhymed by accident. I thought of this often in the coffin.
I'm a poet and didn't even know I was rhyming those words.
We poisoned him.
A confession!
He's not dead. They're so dead.
Don't tell me Lestat's gonna end up saving them. Please don't tell me it's going there. No!
She had confessed I couldn't move. Lestat would have his vengeance.
That's boring as fuck. And that also just tells us that you wanted to have the fucking reactions and the moments instead of actually planning how you wanted Lestat to join. Remember when I said you reached out to him? Why didn't he just come back? Guys, please, I am begging you, stop making it obvious you're stealing from people. If you're taking it from somebody in the offices and you didn't get it from us, did you think about this when you put it to tape here? Then in the episode where you had him apologizing in episode 5? Come on. Lest we find out something from episode 8 Insider. Oh, the reason that they're doing it inside the Dubai thing is so that it actually gives them the ability to shield their thoughts so that Lestat doesn't come find them in the tower. You.
Vampire Madeleine Epavier, guilty or not guilty?
What is your sentence?
What say you for the vampire Claudia?
And the sentence.
Louis de Pointe du Lac.
And the sentence.
Banishment.
Banishment. Banishment.
I should have known he was
Okay.
gonna do some like that though.
If you're gonna put him someplace, at least have him in a theater where he can hear their thoughts. Have him in a box, put him in isolation, where the play and everything being said on the stage is being piped into one of those storage containers that they apparently bury people inside of, and let him hear everything that's happening. Then you still get to torture him with the fact that he has to hear then die. Why is he able to be in the room when you know this nigga has the ability to trap people in place and control them? Oh man, I'm gonna let these evil people take away my love, and we, the people who want to kill him, are going to let you have the chance to physically see it. We're also gonna put you conveniently next to this lever that says pull this to save your lover. And we're gonna put the weakest of us standing there next to you with a scythe. They ain't gonna do surely he's trapped. You okay?
Yeah, you're done, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You saved Louis, but not her.
I could not prevent it.
No, you could have warned him. That's how you could have prevented it. Get the fuck out. I just couldn't do nothing. You could have warned him though. You could have stopped time when Santiago was rolling up and like warned him, like, yeah, hurry up and get the fuck out of here. Like run anywhere, somewhere. Just hurry the fuck up.
They took me to their crypt.
Okay, now I'm gonna, like, if you remember how this played out in the movie, there was really good acting from Brad Pitt when he discovers Claudia's charred remains. I know he's gonna fuck it up.
Forget the discovery. They will f for killing.
Shoved me in a coffin with rocks so I couldn't move.
Oh, so why didn't you do that to Armand?
He just had to be there. One of the most powerful vampires who can make people do what he wants. Yeah, he just had to be there. Ugh. No question of like whether or not he would like defect and maybe stop the proceedings in some way. Just like just let him sit in on the.
Yeah, do it for the drama.
The show has a third season coming.
Fucking third season of this bullshit.
And while that's going on, she's upstairs on stage.
Ask him. I wasn't there.
Wait, so you knew this happened the whole fucking time and you still let him play in your booty? That makes it look even worse!
The booty princess is gonna sit there and tell us how it happened. Okay. All right.
Follow the Madison ball.
That's her last line? That's retarded?
No, I don't think it is.
I don't like how this is playing out. I just don't like this.
You and me both, sister. Me.
Also, I don't give a fuck about what Armand is feeling in this goddamn scene.
But Carl, the dummy! Don't you see the humor in it all, Jay? You have to understand. She used to slit her wrists by standing in the sun, and now she's being executed. It's a theme. Your theme.
And started.
Oh, she's hugging her instead of the other way around because we don't want to be clued into the fact that an adult woman is in love with a 14-year-old.
Windows when they're closed.
Why? What?
Well, we do have to remember the context behind that entire play is for them to tar it. Well, technically, now that we know that how it plays out, they didn't know that she committed the crimes until Santiago went investigate. So they unknowingly made fun of her with that stage play if it wasn't Armand's creation, and now she's singing it in defiance because baby doesn't like windows when they're closed.
Claudia gave the audience her back.
Also, that's not really how light works. You know what I mean? Like, there will still be some illumination on the vampires in the back. That's kind of why they put Claudia in a tower. They made the sunlight very prominent. Once you're in that shit, you're in it. And if you're gonna kill a vampire with that shit, you gotta make sure that shit's concentrated on them only.
The way that they're using the rules and the way they've always used the rules about sunlight is they're treating this shit like it's gameplay sunlight.
When you're in a room and you got your window open, like you have multiple windows in your room, but only one of them's open, in the summertime or some shit, it's gonna illuminate the entire room. It's not gonna be one beam of sun and everything else is pitch black.
What I personally don't like is the fact that they're not reacting to her final word.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing she saw on Earth was him.
Gay, lame.
The epic season finale of TV's greatest gothic drama.
Who the wrote that lie?
TV Guide.
No, I want to know the name of the writer. I want the name. I want to know the name. I want to talk to them.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him.
I could feel a presence in the theater.
This is something that the audience and all of us, frankly, shooting the show, had been waiting for the whole season.
No. You as the writers you've been setting up that Lestat is going to come back. The only context clues that would be given is that in the future, from this event, you recontacted him in episode 5, which tells us, of course, Lestat's not dead. But at the same time, it was already broken down by Danny Malloy that he can't be dead because Louis too big of a loose-lipped bitch to truly commit. Flaw, fast-talking, Cajun man now becomes... You sure you ain't got nothing to say about it?
No, I think I'm gonna be more pissed at the last episode because you know they're gonna fuck it up.
A slow boil to your rage, then.
I mean, they already fucked up Claudia dying. It was so bleh.
They fucked up Claudia being turned. They re-fucked up Claudia being turned with 2 different axes between 2 different seasons. They fucked up her life and her rage, death. What the fuck was he doing there?
All right, guys, that's it for now. Bye.